Y'all crazy. I'm just telling you, this game comes down to this right here.
I'm not. Yeah, we're taking a record.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So other
Yeah,
than
see you in the
that,
courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
He makes all the money doing it. And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model. These fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make us money.
Leonard Ellerbe allegedly revealed that Floyd Mayweather may face arrest over a $42 million scam. He acknowledged that not all business ventures succeed and admitted things don't always go as planned. Ellerbe suggested Mayweather is driven by profit, seeking income from every platform despite the potential risks or consequences involved.
And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model. These fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make us money.
Approaching 50, Floyd Mayweather still flaunts his wealth across social media. Critics argue that his non-stop display of luxury is pushing him toward financial ruin. Many believe his obsession with showcasing extravagant purchases and achievements is speeding up his downfall, with some even predicting he could eventually go broke despite his riches.
They kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old. You feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media, but people on social media do what they do best. Especially black people try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping out. Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group. They got a part of it, then you got 50, They just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about, but people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you gotta announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke, and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even Bill Gates actually never did that lifestyle with Steve. At some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun, but they realized, okay, we scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you're 20 and 19. You can't live like that. It's okay. I don't really need a house in Cali.
Mayweather's $42 million real estate investment hasn't gone as planned. Business Insider revealed he's not the sole owner, contradicting his claims. The original owners remain, exposing cracks in his narrative. With returns falling short, this failed strategy marks a notable misstep in his lavish lifestyle and raises doubts about his business ventures.
Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
As a longtime associate, Leonard Ellerbe has closely observed Floyd Mayweather's business approach. Serving as a key figure in Mayweather Promotions, Ellerbe witnessed Floyd's financial dealings firsthand. Tensions rose when Floyd allegedly failed to pay Gervonta "Tank" Davis his full earnings, fueling increasing concerns about Mayweather's financial ethics and overall business integrity.
Floyd that basically gave him $1 million came out to Vegas, and they had a whole backstory to that. And I'm pretty sure Leonard was around seeing all that. And what you said doesn't sound far-fetched. And I'm not agreeing with you just to agree with you, but like, the champ may be hurt just because, like, you're a human being. You could whoop ass, but you're still a human being, right? You may be hurt that you missed a moment. I've also seen guys where, they moment passed and you try to hold on to things and that becomes an element of it. But then also it's just not a Leonard Ellerbe thing. There's a lot of people who may be in position around Floyd Mayweather, but whatever deal they agreed to at the time didn't allow them to get all the money that they probably could have earned, right? And so he probably sees the infrastructure that Tank doesn't have in the relationship, and he's not saying, hey man, it ain't fuck you, champ.
After observing Floyd Mayweather's behavior over time, Leonard Ellerbe stepped down as CEO of Mayweather Promotions. His departure reflects growing tension within Floyd's inner circle, particularly over business dealings. Reports indicate that improper compensation and lack of respect for close associates were major factors influencing Ellerbe's decision to leave the organization he helped build.
Leonard Ellerbe, but also says that they will now be joining forces with Richard Schaefer. Why do you think Leonard Ellerbe stepped down? Is it really the end for Mayweather Promotions? As many people say, lots of their fighters have now walked away from the promotional company. Chime in, tell me what you think.
Leonard Ellerbe's departure from Mayweather Promotions was not an isolated event. Gervonta Davis also left the organization, raising concerns about Floyd Mayweather's management style. Mayweather downplayed the situation, asserting he had made Davis a millionaire and that the departure was Davis' choice. However, Mayweather's dismissive response only intensified speculation about the underlying reasons for these departures.
Gervonta Davis, but I seen recently that he's actually looking to leave. So how does that relationship work? How does that work as far as, grooming somebody, getting them to a point, and then having some differences?
I've always been a gentleman. I've always been respectful. And there's nothing like taking a kid that come from the same background as you and helping them and put them in a position to become a multi-millionaire. You meet a kid, he come up to you for an autograph. You sign an autograph for him, then I tell him, in a few years when you get older, I'm gonna work with you and I'm gonna make you world champion someday. Years later, I started working with him. Helped him, pushed him to be great, and if he feels like, his wing, he's grew wings where he can fly, become his own boss, more power to him.
Floyd Mayweather is well known for flaunting his wealth, spending lavishly on luxury cars, designer clothes, and more. His social media is filled with displays of extravagance. However, this constant spending has raised concerns about its long-term sustainability, especially when combined with his controversial business practices and questionable financial decisions that cast doubt on the stability of his empire.
We got options. I got about 100 cars. But right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, the Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you want to call it.
Logan Paul recently threatened to take legal action against Floyd Mayweather over millions in unpaid earnings, promising to see him in court. Paul argued that Mayweather's failure to pay could lead to prison time. The dispute fuels ongoing claims of Floyd's financial irresponsibility and consistent disregard for contractual obligations.
Or is that something that you can't disclose right now?
He has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
Short
way.
a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this for the court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm f***ing you. I'm not f***ing you. Yeah, we're taking it to the court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So, other
Yeah,
than
see you in the
that,
courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather's legal troubles aren't new. He has a history of run-ins with the law and has even served jail time. Despite his vast wealth, Floyd has frequently spoken about lacking true freedom, revealing the hidden cost of his fame and fortune. His ongoing legal issues suggest a recurring pattern, often tied to financial decisions that raise questions about the stability and ethics behind his public image and business dealings.
Children's life.
Rapper 50 Cent recalled taking over Mayweather Promotions while Floyd was in jail. However, upon Floyd's release, he allegedly ignored 50's contributions and failed to repay the millions invested, putting a strain on their once close relationship.